Washington County Health Department says unbelted crashes have decreased this year in Washington and Morgan counties, but teens still make up for most of these incidents. Our Peyton Brooker has more from Marietta.
The Washington County Health Department released its traffic fatality review on Tuesday. Fatality Review Program Representative Teresa Hoylman says there has been a decrease in unbelted crashes for 2025.
Locally for Washington and Morgan County for 2025, there's 72 unbelted crashes in the Washington Morgan County, and teens account for 32 of those crashes.
One of those crashes did result in a fatality.
We would really like just to not have any fatalities. So our goal in the meeting of the review is to just find ways to help educate the public.
Officials from the health department credited the decline to the department's Click It or Ticket initiative funded through the state of Ohio's Safe Communities grant. Amanda Masters, the Safe Communities coordinator, says the Click It or Ticket program is one of the 4 initiatives the grant supports.
We are looking at our 4 categories is the Click It or Ticket, drive sober, get pulled over. We focus a little bit on motorcycle safety because most of our fatalities, believe it or not, is motorcycles. And then we do the impaired driving. A lot of people believe impaired driving is just alcohol or drugs. It can actually be prescription drugs as well.
LeMaster says the department is working to remind drivers to protect themselves and others on the road.
We're out there sharing the word to the community, letting them know how important it is. We all know somebody that doesn't wear their seatbelt or texts while driving, so we're out there to try to educate the community.
This is Peyton Brooker in Marietta, WTAP News.